Jedrek and Riley lived in Eldoria. It was a peaceful, quiet place. Life was simple. They were happy.
I'm just a blacksmith, but I work hard. My hands are strong.
Riley helped in the shop. She was kind and gentle.
We spend our days together and we laugh often. Our love is strong. Life is good.
They spent their days together. They laughed often. Their love was strong. Life was good. One day, everything changed. Jedrek, an adventurous young man, was exploring the dense forest near his home. He often wandered these woods, finding solace in the rustling leaves and chirping birds. But today was different. Today, he stumbled upon something strange. It was a laptop, partially buried under a thick layer of leaves and grass. The sight was so out of place that it made Jedrek's heart race. He carefully brushed away the debris, revealing more of the mysterious object. He had never seen anything like it. The laptop glowed faintly, casting an eerie light on his face. Curiosity bubbled inside him, mixing with a sense of unease. What was this device doing here, in the middle of nowhere?
Riley, look what I found. It's a laptop. Jedrik's voice trembled with excitement as he showed the laptop to his best friend Riley. They had shared many adventures, but this discovery was unlike anything they had ever encountered. I've never seen anything like it. Riley's eyes widened in astonishment. The laptop's design was unusual, almost otherworldly. It was sleek, with strange symbols etched into its surface.
He brought it home to Riley. They examined it together, their fingers tracing the intricate patterns on its casing. It felt cold to the touch, and a soft hum emanated from within, as if it were alive.
It's so strange, Jedrek. Riley's voice was filled with intrigue and a hint of fear. They had no idea what they were dealing with, but they couldn't resist the urge to uncover its secrets. What do you think it is? Riley asked, his mind racing with possibilities. Was it a piece of advanced technology, a relic from the past, or something else entirely?
As they touched it, a bright light erupted from the laptop, filling the room with an intense glow. They closed their eyes, shielding themselves from the blinding light. When they opened them again, everything had changed. The room was dark and the laptop was gone. What had they unleashed? When they opened their eyes, they were in a new place. It was unlike anything they had ever seen. The sky swirled with colours. Strange creatures flew overhead. Towers of light reached into the sky. The air buzzed with energy. Fear gripped their hearts.
Where are we, Riley?
I don't know, but we have each other. We'll face this together.
They were scared, but they had each other. They held hands tightly. They would face this together. They had to be strong. A figure appeared before them. He shimmered with light, an ethereal glow that seemed to pulse with an otherworldly energy. The air around him crackled with a palpable sense of power, making the hairs on the back of their necks stand on end. His voice boomed like thunder, reverberating through the vast expanse of the ancient library. It was a voice that commanded attention, a voice that spoke of wisdom and authority beyond mortal comprehension. He introduced himself as Zylar. He was a Digi-god, a being of immense knowledge and power, born from the digital realms, yet possessing the wisdom of the ages. His presence was both awe-inspiring and intimidating. He knew why they were there. Their quest for knowledge, their search for answers, had led them to this moment. Zylar had been watching, waiting for the right time to reveal himself. He had been waiting for them, his patience as vast as the digital cosmos he hailed from. The prophecy had foretold of their arrival, and now the time had come for it to be fulfilled. He spoke of a prophecy, one that had been written in the stars and encoded in the very fabric of the digital universe. A prophecy that spoke of a chosen one, a hero who would rise to meet their destiny.
Jedrek, you are the chosen one. The words hung in the air, heavy with significance. Jedrek felt a surge of emotions, fear, excitement, and a sense of responsibility he had never known before. You have a destiny to fulfill. The path ahead would not be easy, but it was a path that only he could walk. The weight of the prophecy settled on his shoulders, a mantle he was now destined to bear. You possess a power you never knew. This is your awakening. The realization dawned on Jedrek, a spark igniting within him. He felt a newfound strength, a power that had lain dormant, now stirring to life.
Jedrek was the chosen one, Xylar said. The words echoed in his mind, a constant reminder of the journey that lay ahead. He was no longer just an ordinary person. He was the key to a prophecy that spanned both time and digital space. He had a destiny to fulfill. The path was fraught with challenges, but it was a path that promised great rewards. Jedrek knew that he could not turn back now. His fate was intertwined with the prophecy. He possessed a power he never knew. This was his awakening. The journey ahead would test him in ways he could not yet imagine, but it was a journey he was now ready to undertake. The prophecy had been set in motion, and Jedrek was at its center.
I don't understand. How could this be true? Everything I've known, everything I've believed in, it all seems like a lie now. I'm just a simple blacksmith. My life has always been about forging metal, creating tools, and living a quiet, unassuming life. How could I be part of something so grand and mysterious?
Jedrek, there's much you don't know. The world is full of secrets, and your life is intertwined with the most significant of them all. Your destiny is far greater than you can imagine. You were not born in Eldoria. You were born in this digital world, a world that exists beyond the physical realm, a place where knowledge and power converge in ways unimaginable. Your parents sent you away to protect you. They knew the dangers that lurked in both worlds, and they wanted to ensure your safety above all else.
They wanted to keep you safe, Jedrek. They sacrificed everything to give you a chance at a life free from the shadows that threaten to consume you. From Zack, an evil being who seeks to destroy both worlds. His power is immense, and his desire for domination knows no bounds.
But why me? Why am I the one chosen to face this darkness? What makes me so special?
Because, Jedrek, you are the only one who can stop him. Your lineage, your heritage, it all points to you being the key to ending this threat. You possess a power that has been passed down through generations, a power that can bring balance to both worlds. Your power is the key. It is the light that can pierce through the darkness, the force that can stand against Zack's malevolence. You must embrace your true self and the destiny that awaits you.
Jedrek stood there, trying to process this revelation. The weight of his true heritage pressed down on him, filling him with both fear and determination. His true heritage was far beyond anything he had ever imagined. The journey ahead was uncertain, but one thing was clear. Jedrek's life would never be the same again. He had a purpose, a mission that transcended his simple life as a blacksmith. The fate of two worlds rested on his shoulders, and he knew he had to rise to the challenge. Section 6. The Shadow of Zack. Zack was immortal. He had plagued the digital world for centuries. His power was immense. He craved destruction.
He had learned of Jedrek's existence. He was coming for him.
They had to act fast. They had to stop him.
Jedrek was scared. He didn't want to fight. But he knew he had to. It was his destiny. He had to protect Riley and both worlds.
Section 7. A race against time. Xylar could send them back. But first, Jedrek had to learn to control his powers. Time was running out. Zack was coming.
Jedrek trained hard. He learned to summon energy. He could feel his power growing. He was ready to face his destiny.
Riley was scared for him, but she never doubted him. She knew he could do it. They would face Zack together. Their bond was unbreakable.
Section 8. United in purpose. They stood together, ready to return. The portal opened. They stepped through, back to their own world. But it was not over. Zack would follow.
They had to be prepared. They would gather allies. They would protect their home.
They looked at each other. They were not just a simple couple anymore. They were warriors. They were heroes. They were hope.
Section 9. A future uncertain. The future was uncertain. Danger lay ahead. But they were ready. They had each other. They had hope.
They would face whatever came their way. They would protect their love. They would save both worlds. They were ready to fight.
Their journey had just begun.